course, two of my guys are going down. Ryan Matthews does not fight for extra yards this game and does not cover the ball. And their guy's not a big hitter.
Patriots. We'll have to see how both teams respond as the second half kickoff is just seconds away. The Patriots bring their hot offense back out. They've taken it downfield for touchdowns on their last two series. Feeds it to the back. John Henderson was there to bring him down.
The defense makes a great hit, forces the fumble, but you know the coach will tell him that he has to hang on to the ball.
You got it, Gus. No coach wants to see his player ever fumble, and to be honest, the quickest way to get knocked out of the NFL is to keep giving up the football. You simply cannot do it.
Gain of 9. Only a yard needed to convert here on second down. Inside handoff. The stop was made by Sean Phillips.
Ooh, he got crushed.
Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little
Fred
less
Jackson's
than a yard
in
to
now.
convert. They hand it off. And the tackle was made by Cameron Sheffield. Jackson gets the carry, and that's the first time they've handed it to him this game. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Runs for 8 yards.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
He's dropped down right around midfield by number 92. Jackson takes the give. Sean Phillips was there for the stop.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of the scene to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Here's a halfback. He fights forward off the 30. John Henderson was there to bring him down.
All right, let's try this rookie quarterback out.
Makes the throw.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the heck was that? Threw it right at him.
Still looking for an open man. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
It's up, and it's good. And with that, the score is the Patriots 20, the Titans 7. He'll down it in the end zone. And he's tackled at about the 27 by Webb.
7-yard gain on the play.
He's going to his right. Throws. He can't come up with it. Incomplete pass. And he'll lose yardage on the play. And just like that, they've got to punt.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
Shipley fields it at the 37.
Man, those guys were flying down the field. He didn't have a chance on that one. His blocker's got to do something for that poor guy out there, or he's going to get killed.
That's a gain of 2.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Hammered in the backfield.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Throws it over the middle of the field. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Number 30 gets the ball at the 27.
Man, those guys were flying down the field. He didn't have a chance on that one. His blocker's got to do something for that poor guy out there, and he's going to get killed.
Looking for a man. Dumps it out right. He's tackled at about the 35-yard line by Griffin. Has a man short to his left.
Oh, that was a bad punt.
He angles it out of bounds at the 36-yard line. They have a decent lead late in the game. What do you expect to see here?
Well, now's the time that you want to use as much clock as possible, and absolutely the worst thing that can happen is turn the football over. So a lot of safe runs, maybe some screens, maybe some pitches, some sweeps, just anything to keep the chains moving at this point.
8 on the play.
It's the tailback. He makes it to the 45-yard line. Cameron Sheffield was there for the stop.
1-yard gain on the play.
Passes out to his
Jesus!
Hard to believe that
Come
you can
on,
overthrow somebody
man.
that big. That guy is a huge target. You can't miss him.
The stop was made by Deshaun Jackson.
Man, those guys were flying down the field. He didn't have a chance on that one. His blocker's got to do something for that poor guy out there, and he's going to get killed.
Throws to his left. He bats the ball away. Hamilton was the intended receiver. Good coverage downfield. Looks right. Throws. He's wide open downfield.
We've seen this tight end doing such a nice job all day blocking, and now when he gets in the open field, he makes an explosive play.
A close call here. Was he in? Was he out? If he was in, did he have control of the football before going out?
The funny thing is, I don't even know that the officials mind being challenged on their calls on the sideline because they are so tough, trying to watch the hands and the feet and everything at the same time. This is just among the toughest calls that officials have to make.
Shipley fields it at the 42. Roddy White was there to bring him down. Jackson runs a counter. He's got room.
He's wrestled down around the 28-yard line by Young. Jackson on the handoff.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Surveys the field. Going down the middle with it. The pass falls incomplete.
Well, you can't just stare down one receiver on a play like that. The defense is going to be all over it. He was lucky he didn't get picked off there.
Goes through his progression. He catches it and is tackled immediately. That play loses 2.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
And the kick is good. That attempt didn't look like it had a chance.
Yeah, he worked that one over the bar, didn't he? You could see the body language and the tilt he was trying to squeeze, and it just made a good kick.
This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. He's going deep to his right. Number 89 was the intended receiver on the play. Has a man open in the middle. It's almost picked off.
As a quarterback, you have to go through your reads. That was his first look on that play, and he shouldn't have stayed with it that long. That was a bad decision.
Up the middle. He's brought down right around the 32-yard line by number 39. Looking. Fires it to the left. He's dropped down around the 44-yard line. Mike Rose. Searching for an open man. Probably a good decision to throw it away. He was in danger of getting sacked, but he did the smart thing and threw the ball away.
And Gus, that awareness is something he's really known for. When trouble's coming, he has the good sense to get rid of it and take the loss of down rather than the loss of yards on a sack. And really, over the course of a game, this helps keep them out of a lot of second and third and long situations.
Not to mention, keeps him from taking unnecessary shots as well. Steps and throws to the left side. And he's tackled around the 13-yard line by Griffin. And looks left. Throws. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. He's searching for a receiver. He's got it! Touchdown!
Matt Forte has so many great skills, great hands, great route runner, and he can make the tough catch in traffic. What a valuable weapon he is.
Can't get the two-point conversion. And that was one they needed to convert.
Yeah, this offensive line is good, but when you're asking them to jam it in from a couple of yards out in this type of emotional setting, I think it's too much to ask. I like throwing the ball there.
The Patriots will grab the onside kick. Number 14 with the give. Running strong downfield. One touch is all he needs. Wow! He cruises in for the touchdown. Point after is good.
Less than 2 to go in our fourth quarter of play. The score, the Patriots 30, the Titans 13. He'll down it in the end zone. Has a man to his right. Uh-oh! Watch out! He's tackled right around the 38-yard line by Newton. Fires a strike to the right. Knocked out of bounds at the 38.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver. Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Still looking for an open man.
Nice. Got him.
Passes out to the left. This is close. Did he come up with it? So after conferring, they're going to say he was out of bounds. Running out of time. And he gets sacked on fourth down.
Well, I certainly understand they felt like they needed to take a shot there. It just didn't work out. Give the defense a little credit for making the play.
Here's the give. He's wrestled down around the 43-yard line by man. Gives it left side. He's dropped for a loss.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Number 14 hands it off. Sean Phillips was there for the stop. That's going to wrap up the action. Highlights are straight ahead. And let's take a look
Red
at Gatorade,
Jackson.
performer of the game.
Let's get an idea who I want to cut. Let's see here. Tebow did good. Matt Ryan did good. Marzola, not so much. Marzola might be going. I like how my running backs did. Receiving. Who had drops? Mead. It looks like Mead will be gone. Defensive. 0 tackles. Leotis. I'm keeping Leotis though. These guys are safe. These guys are safe. Foreman. Their Darius Webb. Alright. So right now I'm just going to get rid of Meade and possibly Marzola. The only reason I say possibly for Marzola is because they say he could be an 80 in later years. So let me see. 83, jeez. Can't get rid of him now. I'm not gonna get rid of him now. Halfbacks, I'm keeping my halfbacks. Alright, Meade, you're gone. And they say he's hot too. Really? I think Monroe made a couple catches. Augustus, he didn't do anything. Brandon didn't do. And Hill. Get rid of Stewart. Alright. These are the people I'm cutting. Alright.